What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick, and in today's video we're going to be talking about DeFi. What is DeFi? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the presentation. So DeFi is short for decentralized finance. Decentralized finance, DeFi, is an emerging financial technology based on secure distributed ledgers similar to those used by cryptocurrencies. The system removes the control of banks and institutions have on money, financial products, and financial services. So some of the key attractions of DeFi for many consumers are: it eliminates the fees that the banks and other financial companies charge for using their service. So think about whenever you want to even send a wire, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you want to use Cash App, Zelle, anything like that, they always tack on that small little fee at the back end that the bank gets. So DeFi eliminates that. You hold your money in a secure digital wallet instead of keeping it in a bank. Another advantage, you know what I'm saying? You are holding your money essentially. When it's in the bank, it's not safe. They have the FDIC insurance or whatever the case is, but as soon as you deposit your money, they are lending out 90% of what you deposited. So if you've ever tried to withdraw $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 from the bank, let me know how that goes. They're going to tell you, hey, we don't have it, and you're going to have to order it. It's like that every single time. So is it really your money? So anyone with an internet connection can use it without needing approval. Another good thing, you do not need any type of approval, right? So you know how credit cards, you need an approval, you need a credit score, things like that. Even some bank accounts, you might get stuck in check systems or early warning system, something like that. They won't allow you to open a bank account. In DeFi, there is no KYC, there is no approval. You know, there's nothing. Anybody can do it. Anybody, period. And you can transfer funds in seconds and minutes. Yes. So different networks have different transaction speeds. For example, Bitcoin, which I wouldn't necessarily consider DeFi, but it is cryptocurrency. Their transaction speeds are pretty slow. It's 20-30 minutes. But then you move on to Ethereum, and they have 12-15 second transaction fees. So in 12 to 15 seconds you can send any amount of money. I'm saying like millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. It's all the same, being sent from one address to another in a matter of 15 seconds, 12 to 15 seconds. And with pulsechain coming out soon, it's going to be even quicker, 3 seconds. So imagine that. All right, let's move on. All right, so we're going to continue on the decentralized finance. Decentralized finance eliminates intermediaries by allowing people, merchants, and businesses to conduct financial transactions through emerging technology. This is accomplished through peer-to-peer financial networks that use security protocols, connectivity, software, and hardware advancements. From anywhere you have an internet connection, you can lend, trade, and borrow using software that records and verifies financial actions in distributed financial databases. A distributed database is accessible across various locations. It collects and aggregates data from all users and uses a consensus mechanism to verify it. Decentralized finance uses this technology to eliminate centralized finances models by enabling anyone to use financial services anywhere, regardless of who or where they are. DeFi applications, or other known as dApps, give users more control over their money through personal wallets and trading services that cater to individuals. So I know that was kind of foreign, sounded like another language, so I'm going to simplify it for you guys. It's basically everything is being recorded on the blockchain, which is an open ledger in which anyone can see any transaction that is being done. So unlike centralized banking, like traditional banking, you do not know what they're doing with your money as soon as you deposit it. You have no idea. Like, most people don't even know that 90% of their money is gone once it's deposited. So you don't know who they're sending it to, who they're investing with, XYZ. You don't know any of that. In cryptocurrency and decentralized finance, you can see everything on the blockchain. You can see everything. You can see every single transaction. It cannot be deleted. It cannot be changed. Nothing. The only thing that you will not know is the particular person, right? Because we're not using names on the blockchain. You are identified by an address, a long address, and it's not necessarily names unless you get an ENS name, which some people do. But the whole point of crypto is privacy, so you don't want your name attached to that. But yeah, everything can be seen. So, different projects that you're investing into, you can see what the origin address is doing. You can see what the developers are doing, everything. You can see the top 1,000 wallets, the top 10,000 wallets, whatever the case is, the largest bag holders in a cryptocurrency, who has the most. It's really amazing technology, and anybody can see it. So let's go ahead and move forward. So this is a chart basically showing the differences between traditional fintech and DeFi. So issuing money in traditional banking, the state issues the money. In DeFi, proof of work and proof of stake rewards. So for example, in Bitcoin, it's proof of work. So the way Bitcoins are created is you have to have mining rigs that mine the Bitcoin. They basically do mathematical transactions and they solve the transactions, and you get rewarded in Bitcoins. In proof of stake, like in Hex, you stake your Hex and earn more Hex. You earn rewards like that. So that's how the money is issued. That's how the money is created. Not by the state, not by the Fed, anything like that. It's completely decentralized. You know what I mean? Transferring money, traditionally, you transfer in cash. Fintech, Revolut, TransferWise, and then in DeFi, you're transferring cryptocurrencies and token transactions. So lending and borrowing money, traditionally, you do that with the banks. In FinTech, you do that with Lending Club. And in DeFi, you do tokenized peer-to-peer debt. In exchanging assets, traditional banking, you're use exchanges and brokers, like the NASDAQ. FinTech doesn't have anything. And then in DeFi, you use decentralized exchanges. So a decentralized exchange, a very popular one, would be Uniswap. So it's basically peer-to-peer. It's peer-to-peer transactions. Nobody's in the middle, handling anything. It's just a contract. You interact with the contract. You have buyers and sellers on one side. You're selling something, someone else is buying it. You're buying something, someone else is selling it to you. So decentralized exchange. And then with investing money in traditional banking, stocks, bonds, etc., are accessible through banks and exchanges. In FinTech, they have Robinhood. And in DeFi, you have tokenized financial products like ICOs, initial coin offerings, STOs, and token baskets. So let's go ahead and move on. So how does it work? How does DeFi work? How does it necessarily work? So decentralized finance uses the blockchain technology that cryptocurrencies use. A blockchain is a distributed and secure database or ledger. Applications called dApps are used to handle transactions and run the blockchain. In the blockchain, transactions are recorded in blocks and then verified by other users. If these verifiers agree on the transaction, the block is closed and encrypted. Another block is created that has information about the previous block within it. The blocks are chained together through the information in each preceding block, giving it the name blockchain. Information in previous blocks cannot be changed without affecting the following block, so there is no way to alter the blockchain or a blockchain. This concept, along with other security protocols, provides the secure nature of a blockchain. So this is some technical stuff behind the scenes of what, how it works. You basically encrypting transactions, and you have verifying transactions. If you're using proof of work or proof of stake, they are verifying the transactions, and they're keeping the blockchain running, and they get rewarded with the particular coin, whether it be Bitcoin in proof of work or Hex in proof of stake. So technical information, you don't necessarily have to memorize this to be successful, but it is good to know and have a grip on what is actually going on behind the scenes. So the goal of DeFi is to get rid of third parties that are involved in all financial transactions. So the goal of DeFi and cryptocurrency, period, is to get rid of the middleman. The middleman is the bank, right? We don't need, if we're transacting as people, peer to peer, we don't need a bank to take a cut. They're just middlemen, who are irresponsible basically, and they're trying to take a cut of everybody's money. In DeFi, we eliminate the middleman and we go directly peer to peer. How it used to be, peer to peer. You know what I'm saying? We don't need these large corporations, breathing down our necks trying to take everything from our pockets. Yeah, that's another story for another day. So DeFi is programmable, censorship resistant, trustless, and it is decentralization. So no central authority has control over it, such as a bank. So here is a chart of some of the advantages and disadvantages of DeFi. So advantages, we're going to go over the advantages first. The use of digital technologies, elimination of control from large financial institutions, like we talked about previously, accessibility of financial services, such as 0% loans, things like that, privacy, very important, open software code, so anybody can read the software and see, passive income, you can get that from staking rewards, things like that, and lower transaction costs. Some blockchains have transaction fees that are less than a penny. You know what I mean? It's revolutionary, and some of the disadvantages is an information shortage, which is why I'm here presenting this information, because not enough people are talking about it. You don't know about it. You know what I mean? It's still very, very early. So that is a disadvantage. Lack of legal framework. The government has no control over it. So, there's right now there's no legal framework, but, in the future that could change. A lack of support, not many people know about it. Again, it's very, very, very early. And then hacker attacks. So you have a lot of malicious people in cryptocurrency who use phishing scams, free Bitcoin scam, different things. You have hackers in every sector of financial instruments, and it's the same with crypto. They're just a little more creative, and they're using cryptocurrency to pull off their hacks and scams. So just beware of that. And if you're on this channel, then you're well aware of things to look out for and how to stay the most secure so you don't lose any of your money, any of your cryptocurrency. And then we're going to go over 6 common benefits of DeFi solutions. So 1, easier access to banking services such as fewer restrictions, no bias, and no intermediaries. 2, transparent person-to-person trades, publicly available transaction data on the ledger on the blockchain, verified information authenticity, minimal requirements for entering into a trade. 3, possibility for international financial transactions. No intermediaries, low transaction fees, low currency conversion fees. 4, improved market efficiency, so fast financial transactions and automated loan processing. 5, full control over funds for users, transparent fund movements. Like I said, you can see it on the blockchain, etherscan.io, and democratized trading. And then number 6, opportunity to combine DeFi apps. So free interaction with other DeFi protocols and rich opportunities for expanding functionality. And that is the end of the video, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys learned something new about DeFi. In the next video, we're going to be talking about CeFi, going more in depth about what exactly is centralized exchanges. But for now, you have a basic, thorough understanding of what DeFi is. So if you like that, please smash that like button and help get this video out to more people. And go ahead and tap the subscribe button to help us with our current goal of 1,000 subscribers. And if you have any questions about anything I talked about in this video or any videos on my channel, period, you can always email me directly at info@tycoontalk.xyz or leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get back to you with an answer as soon as possible. Let me know any topics you want me to go over, cover more in depth, talk about more, something maybe I didn't explain it thoroughly enough. Just let me know and I'll make another video and I'll go more in depth about it and cover anything you guys want me to talk about. And that's with anything cryptocurrency, consciousness, credit, financial markets, anything I talk about on the channel. So just let me know in the comment section below. And you can check out all my social links in the description box below, links to the online store, courses, ebooks, things like that. Go ahead and check that out. And as always, my friends, may infinite abundance flow to you now and forever. I appreciate you again for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow. Peace.